Yo, hello everyone. Today I'm making this video in a hope of bringing an idea to try to balance aim assist. I'm gonna explain why aim assist is broken and what we can do to try to nerf it in a way that does not change the force of it. So basically, I just tried this website Human Benchmark. I'm gonna bring to the table the human reaction time. I googled it and it's around 250 milliseconds, and I just did this test. It gave me 192. I'm gonna do it again. Press anywhere to start, okay. Well, I did it even better, but okay. For the sake of my explanation, I'm gonna base on 250. Because to be honest, on this website it's just turn a color, it's not about moving the arm and stuff, so maybe 250 seconds would be an average reaction time to almost everyone in playing with a controller. And based on other factors. But even if it's faster, this would apply anyway, because it's not going to be something that is going to rely on 250 milliseconds fixed. So basically I made this video that just shows this red ball going from left to right in 200 milliseconds time and going from right to left in 200 milliseconds time. So in 1 second it's going to do right, left, right, left. So 1, 2, 3, as we can see. So basically, what I'm showing here, as the mouse is here, if I was playing Call of Duty as a mouse player, when the guy is here, I'm gonna follow him, but he's gonna change direction to left side, and this would make that my aim would be completely opposite if my reaction time was 250. Even if it's not 250, it would mean that I would be closer to the ball and do the change to the left side when the ball was here instead of being here. Okay? But basically this means in 250 milliseconds time that the mouse would be doing the opposite reaction to the ball, right? So, what happens in Call of Duty? A mouse player needs to be doing this, and the close range fights, a player usually is changing directions from left and right, and our reaction time will always need to adjust our aim on top of the target. But on mouse, on controllers, this has help. It's called aim assist. So what usually happens is, when the player in a controller, imagine the aim, if this loads would be great. It's all but it doesn't like slow motion VLC. But basically, when I'm aiming this direction and the ball is going this direction, let me do a little pint in the way that aim assist is currently working. So the ball is going this direction, and my aim, the mouse, this is a mouse, is going this direction. When this is happening, the aim assist will slow down, make this aim slower. So instead of going from here to here, it's making me slower, and the aim is going to be just here, from the same amount of input and the same amount of time. And then what this will make is that instead of going from here to here, most likely the mouse is going to, the mouse here, example with the mouse, but it's a name of a player, will stop in the middle. And when it stops in the middle, I'm going to come back and the ball is going to be here. When I'm going in the same direction of the ball, if the ball is going from here, the ball is the target here, and the player, the mouse, the aim is here, the red dot, whatever, it going in the same direction. When I'm traveling this amount of direction, the aim assist will make me go like for example double. I don't have the exact measurements, but this is what happens. When you are opposite, the aim gets slower. When you are going in the same direction, the aim will go faster and try to keep up, as you guys must definitely know. So what is my point here? This is unfair for us because this help does not get into account the reaction time of the human. So when the player, if the ball is going this direction and the player is moving this direction, the opposite, the aim assist should not kick in, but only when the player actively rotates the stick, his stick, to the same side. So in this example, you are going opposite the ball is going right, you are going left. But then you need to counter-react. Your human reaction kicks in and you make your aim goes the opposite way. So when it makes go the opposite way, aim assist should kick in because the player already reacted. So now you have aim assist, but only gets activated when the player has the human reaction to change the direction. Then the ball is going, you have aim assist on its direction, but then the ball counter-reacts. And when the ball comes back, the aim assist should not slow down until the player actively pushes his controller to the left side. So the ball started going the opposite direction, the player still is aiming at the opposite direction, but the aim assist is already kicking in and helping him out. And it shouldn't, because the player should go to the opposite direction, so the aim assist starts kicking because the player had the reaction, and now we're gonna help you out. But the way it's working right now, when the ball kicks in, and the aim is doing the half of thing, what this makes is, if I go this direction, it helps me the double if the ball is going the same direction. If it's not going the same direction, it's gonna shorten the distance of the travel of the aim. And this will happen back and forth. If a player is zigzagging left and right, a mouse player will be around these lines of his aim, exactly the same, but with a delay of 250 milliseconds between each distance. But with a controller player, this will not be like this box. It will be like this. This is the ball going left and right, same distance. But the box of the player, this will happen. It will shorten. Because the speed will help when you go after it. It will decrease when you're not going after it. So the aim is going to be closer and closer, and most likely you're gonna hit every single bullet, because if the player is in a zone, is moving in a small zone, this aim assist will be sufficient to help you out hit every single bullet. And while a mouse player, with all this changing aim left and right, will most definitely miss some bullets on the left and the right, and will hit when the target is kinda in the middle. So I think a way to fix aim assist that would maybe fix all these issues that mouse players feel, even close range, is to only kick aim assist in when the player actively reacts to the change of direction of the player. So yeah, this is my take on it. I hope I was understood. How would this be developed on a developer side? So imagine we have the stick of the controller, okay, and the stick is aiming around this direction, between here and here, this direction. Okay, this is a small pie of the aim assist still on zone. So the target, this is a player, the ball. he's moving right side, and out of nowhere he decides to jump. And we mouse players are going right, and then we with delay decide to do the jump late. The guy jumped here, and we took 250 milliseconds to react, and we started shooting his legs because he's like jumping like this, and we hit kinda his legs. We do not follow his chest, then we hit his chest, then he falls, but while falling we can understand the movement, so it's predictable. So while falling we can kind of keep up with the movement. All right, so this is a protection zone of aim assist. Aim assist is here. If the input doesn't change to this direction, the aim assist should only help targets moving this direction. If the target started moving above, like jumping, outside of the scope of where the player is aiming, it should get disabled and should be enabled as soon as the player decides to move his stick around this area, because he's gonna move the stick a little bit upwards or up, whatever. So if the target is moving this direction, the stick didn't change to up, the aim assist should get disabled and should be enabled when the stick is going to aim in this direction. Then the player had the reaction, so now the game can help, because it's too hard to aim with the controller. I know this, and the players need aim assist. I'm not saying you guys need aim assist completely off, no, but I need the skill of the player to be into account. And this way you guys have aim assist, exactly the same force, I don't care, but it needs to be disabled until you actively reacted to whatever changes the player did in movement. So if the movement sticks in the zone where you are aiming, you should get the aim assist. If it goes the opposite direction you are aiming, it needs to be disabled and needs to be enabled as soon as you decided to kick in to the opposite direction. So this way the human reaction time will be into account and the skill will be into account into the fights. And this way mouse and controller players will be more balanced. So I don't feel like this is unfair. I feel like this is totally unfair. Please let me know if you think I'm wrong, or if something like this would be changed, or if aim assist is completely not broken and it is good as it is. Thank you and take care.